Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Philadelphia, where we talk all things outdoor living. Today we are going to compare what life looks like with a wood deck versus a composite deck when it comes to maintenance. The goal is not to push you toward one material or the other. The goal is to show you what your weekends may look like 5 or 10 years down the road, so you can choose what actually fits your lifestyle. Let's start with a typical pressure-treated wood deck. In the first year or so, once the wood has had time to dry out, you usually need to clean it and apply a stain or sealer. That first coating helps protect it from sun, rain, and snow. After that, most wood decks need a fresh cleaning and new finish every couple of years, depending on exposure and how picky you are about appearance. If you skip cycles, you start to see gray boards, raised grain, and splinters where people walk and grab the rail. On top of staining and sealing, you will deal with small repairs here and there. That might be tightening screws that have backed out, replacing a cracked or warped board, or fixing a soft spot on a stair tread. In shaded or damp corners, you may scrub away mildew or light algae buildup. None of this is shocking, but it is real work that adds up over the life of the deck. If you have a large deck or multiple levels, that work and cost grows with the square footage. Now let's look at composite decking. A composite deck, using materials like Trex, does not need stain or sealer. The color and protective layer are built into the board. Day to day, maintenance is mostly about cleaning off dirt, pollen, and spills. A few times a year, you rinse it down and use a mild cleaner and a soft brush if needed. You still keep an eye on fasteners and rail connections, but the surface itself is not asking you for sanding, scraping, or new finish. Composite is not maintenance-free, but it is low maintenance. If you drop grease from a grill or let wet leaves sit for months, you will still want to clean those spots. The big difference is that you are not racing the clock on bare wood that will dry, crack, and soak up water if you ignore it. For many homeowners, especially with busy schedules, that reduction in must-do tasks is a major reason they choose composite for decks, pool surrounds, and outdoor kitchens. Let's talk about time. With a wood deck, a maintenance cycle can easily take a full weekend or more. You clear the deck, wash it, let it dry, then apply stain or sealer and let that dry. If you have railings with a lot of detail, that adds hours. If you pay someone to do that work, you are trading money instead of time, but the cost still lands on you every few years. With a composite deck, a cleaning day is usually much simpler. Move a few chairs, wash the surface, and put everything back. You might do a deeper clean once a year and lighter rinses as needed, but you are not scheduling full finishing projects around the weather. Over 10 or 15 years, that difference in effort becomes obvious. One homeowner has a regular list of deck repairs and refinishing tasks. The other has a basic cleaning checklist and then gets back to using the space. Cost over time is where this really shows up. A wood deck is often less expensive to build at the start, which is why many people lean that way. But when you add stain, sealer, cleaning tools, repair materials, and possibly hired labor over a decade or more, the total spend can surprise you. Composite decks cost more on day one, but the ongoing expenses are usually much lower. Spreading that cost over the life of the deck, the expensive option often ends up being very competitive, and sometimes the better value. There is also the comfort factor. Wood can splinter, especially on older decks that have not been maintained perfectly. Bare feet, kids, and pets feel that quickly. Composite surfaces stay smoother and more consistent. They also hold color better, so you are not watching your deck fade unevenly over time. That visual stability is a big plus for homeowners who want their outdoor space to look finished without constant touch-ups. So which one is right for you? If you like working with your hands, do not mind regular projects, and want the lowest initial cost, a well-built wood deck can still be a solid choice. If you prefer to spend weekends using your deck rather than working on it, composite may be the better fit. The best decision is the one that lines up with how long you plan to stay in the home, how much use the deck will get, and how much time and energy you realistically want to spend on maintenance. If you want help matching materials to your maintenance comfort level and budget, you can reach our team at 215-607-2242 or visit htoughdeckbuildersphiladelphia.com to to learn more about our deck construction services here in Philadelphia. We will walk you through the trade-offs in clear, simple terms, so you can choose a deck that fits your life, not just your first-year budget. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Philadelphia. We will see you next time.